opportunity. Long wall, a couple of pumps here, way deep, way back in this barrel. Spin, and he comes out. Fire back.
Ramzi Boukhiam is the first surfer to represent North Africa on the championship tour. He's spent over a decade on the qualifying series to get to the big show.
I'm super proud, super proud of myself to not give up, throughout all these years and push through and to be able to live the moment like today. I'm 30 years old, but I feel fresh, and I hope I have a few years in the tank still, and I love it, man. I love it.
Ramzi will lock in, pulls in under the hood, it's stretching out on the reef, and comes out without a problem.
Ramzi Boukhiam is an absolute charger out here at Teahupo'o. I mean, he is chucking himself over the ledge with reckless abandon. Obviously, he's got the skill to be there, but he's also got the guts to go on the biggest, gnarliest, scariest waves.
Some judges have John winning. It was one of those classics as we go into another gigantic pit for Ramzi. He's letting it all out. Unbelievable approach there in this heat. One of the best waves we've seen all day.
His foot and a good start.
Ramzi answering back to Goofy Foot out of Morocco, finds a cone and comes out of that thing.
Is extremely treacherous. Ramzi up on a rear left-hander. This thing's starting to cup out. Oh, beautiful carve. So much power and energy in that one. Does he navigate through this little section here over the surgeon's table? Yes.
Incredible surfers from Tahiti who's finaled at the CT level in the past. Here he goes now. The Moroccan getting some speed. A big wall there. It is getting nice and steep for that big backhand hammer coming off the roof again. Two huge turns and a salute to the crowd.
That's a big score. That's all I can say. I don't think we've seen.
So we have a look, and looks like Ramzi
setting this one up. The powerful backhand from Morocco. Perfect connection there. Straight up vertical to switch gears. And now throwing a beautiful wrapping carve before it hits the bricks.
And so there's this connectivity through Polynesians because of that migration through the Pacific. And we had big swells migrating through the Pacific that make big barrels like Ramzi Boukhiam in and out, and that's going to be the start for the Rockin' Moroccan flick, and he's answering back to that 8.83 from Kelly Slater.
Strong in the end, but yeah, I mean, to start this way is pretty special as we see Ramzi
quick.
Putting it up there.
Wow. Got there quickly. A lot of fire. As we know, Ramzi comes from Morocco, and he spent a lot of time in Europe, so I saw a support crew.
Yeah, he really likes, and his surfing really fits to places like Beradillas. And look, this is Ramzi.
Yeah, on the backhand again, already has a 5.67. Beautiful opening turn there for the Moroccan. And he just looks in sync with these waves, floating that wave to finish. And I love the passion there from Ramzi. Tall surfer with a lot of power.
The corduroy lines out to the horizon, and now heading towards the bowl. The goofy footer is Ramzi Boukhiam from Morocco. Connects with an aggressive arc off the top. Look at the size of this one. Double overhead bomb, and he lights up that section on his backhand. Great start already, as he'll do a nice setup hook to see if he'll get an inside track here. Perfect trim on the fading cutback. Now Ramzi getting down to the bottom, going square off the lip, and a well-read wave to kick off opening day.
One major. As we see Ramzi, I think he split the peak with Fredo, so see what he got done.
First turn right there, Jesse, and created some space for
gosh.
Unbelievable.
This is a pretty classic situation.
Now we saw this just behind us as we went to break. An amazing set that rolled through, and Ramzi got the first of the look. Yeah, well, Ramzi, to me, is another veteran of the qualifying series. He's been thereabouts for so many years, Shannon. He's been so close to making it onto the championship tour. And this is the kind of heavy surfing, the power surfing that we would love to see. Amazing to see him throwing that sort of power around in just small, fast running.
Oh, Ramzi is going. He seems really deep, huh?
Oh, deep. There comes out. Yes.
Nice.
That's what he needed, and we talked about it. You talked about it. Hey, sooner or later, this one's going to come. He's under priority. He happened to be wide, found the wave.
Ramzi, be like up there at the top. You know? Just gotta have a good year in the QS. And that's really
good. So two vertical snaps. That's what we're talking about. And a third, right in the pocket. So much spray. And a fourth, can he hang on? He does. He's not done yet. And a fifth. And that's a big turn. He's big Moroccan. He's firing up. And that's what we like to see about Ramzi. When he's passionate, when he's right in the zone.
He wasn't necessarily so deep.
Ramzi's turn, super deep. How about that one? The lip was so thick above his head. I love his confidence, how solid he feels on his feet. He's been coming here for a very long time.
As we see live action here from Ramzi, getting much busier now. Swings one off the top. That's nicely done. Straight into his bottom turn. And again, big spray from the big strapping lad again. Another big hit from him.
That's going to be a good score.
Times the bottom turn sweetly. And then right there down on the rocks. And I tell you what, it's taken a lot of commitment to take on that inside section. Good stuff there, nice rhythm to it.
I don't think so. I think when you risk yourself, the judges are going to reward, and we'll get back to that later.
2 massive turns, 3 for Ramzi Boukhiam, feeling right at home. This long right-hand point break. You know he surfs waves like this day in and day out at home in Morocco, and that right there was a message to the judges. Give it to me. Hammered that wave from beginning to end. Ramzi, so it's totally legal for him to drop in. Ramzi looks too close at this wave, so Ramzi having a quick paddle. Jackson Bunch, nerves of steel, lets Ramzi go. Doesn't think this wave is going to provide opportunity. Ramzi thinks differently. That first turn was a dagger. Sets things up with a little roundhouse cut back, straight back into the power pocket. A little chunk of whitewood on top of that wave actually helping Ramzi, and there's another slam. I mean, this is doing surgery with a sledgehammer. He's so precise in where he puts his board. That was pure capitalization on a gift from Jackson Bunch. I think it's probably going to be around that same score of the 517.